artists, welcome to Teacher Time with Mrs. Panza. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a fall tree and what looks like a fall landscape or fall scene outside. For this drawing activity, you'll need your tan piece of paper, a pencil, this video so that way you can follow along with me as you're drawing, or you could use the how to draw sheet and you could follow the directions that way. If at any time while you're following along with the video I go too fast, or you need to stop it for a minute, you can pause it, rewatch it. That way you can work at your own pace. Okay, I'm going to adjust my screen so that way you can see my paper. So again, I have my tan piece of paper and a pencil. And to make sure that I have enough space as I'm drawing, I'm going to put my paper horizontally. So my rectangle is going to look wider than it does taller. That will give me enough space to draw this first part. Okay. So the first direction is to draw what kind of looks like a hill or a curved line. Okay. And then next is to add just a tree trunk. So I'm going to start with drawing a line that looks like this and just kind of adding what kind of looks like a letter V, and then I can finish my hill there. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a scalloped line, which is made up of just curves to make the top part of the tree. And this line and shape might get so big that it actually goes off of your paper. That's perfectly fine. It might actually look more interesting by doing that. Okay. Bouncing back over here to the other side of the page, you can also use more scalloped lines to draw what looks like a bush. Don't worry about that line that's cutting through right there. You can always go back and erase it or conceal it or cover it up when we add color. Okay, and I'm also just adding another bush that kind of looks like it's behind this one farther away. Okay, for our next direction, we'll kind of hop back over here to the tree. And we're not going to draw every single leaf that's on the tree. That would take us way too long. All we'll do instead is add a few shapes just kind of sprinkled throughout the tree to make it look like there's leaves on there. And then that will give the illusion or the person that's looking at it to know that there's leaves on that tree and what the shape of those leaves might look like. After that, this is one of my favorite parts, drawing some leaves that actually look like they're falling down from the tree. So you could have some that are on the ground or even some that are kind of in the air, making their way down to the ground too. Okay, so you can add a few of those. Then this next part, this final part before we add color is really interesting. These leaves are going to look much bigger. They look much bigger because it's supposed to look like they're coming towards us, flying off of the tree and coming out towards you. So in the picture, it shows two of those leaves. Okay, so now I have my fall tree. I have my landscape, which a landscape is a drawing that takes place outside. The only thing I need to do is sign it somewhere. So I'm going to sign my name. And then, of course, I'm going to go back then and add some beautiful fall colors to make it look more interesting, make it look more realistic. Okay, so after you have your drawing complete, you can go ahead and pull out some colors to work with. Some good fall colors in a fall color palette would be colors that you see as the leaves start to change. So colors that come to mind right away to me would be red, orange, yellow, brown, and even some green. We see those on the trees. Okay, so you could pull out those colors and kind of experiment filling in your fall tree artwork. Enjoy working with color and finishing up your drawing.